I'll be the last guy hanging around to hear that old barbershop sound, that sound. I've never tried it, but I'd like to sing those barbershop chords when they ring, Sing me a song, any old kind, rosy or gray or sweet Adeline. I love to hear that old barbershop style. Love that style. Sing for a while, ballad or jazz. Sing it with feeling or razzmatazz. I love to hear that old barbershop style. How those songs bring me back to my town. I tell you, when those chords ring in the air, boy, what a sound. Just give me a while, save me a place. Soon I'll be singing both tenor and bass. I love to hear that old barbershop style. Oh, what a style. You know that I love to hear that old barbershop style. Love that old barbershop style.
Good evening. It's so nice to be here this evening with you. You know, people here in Olympia are pretty sharp because the next song we're going to sing is Coney Island Baby. And you know, we have a pretty good idea where Coney Island is. How many of those people know where Olympia, Washington is?
Oh, goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love, my honey. I'm gonna go away and leave you. Never see you any. Never gonna see you any. I'm going to sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again. So goodbye, farewell, so long, forever. Boom, boom. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. We all fall for some girl that dresses neat, some girl that's got big feet. We meet her on the street, then we'll join the army of married boobs to the altar, just like leading lambs in slaughter. When it's over, oh boy, we get it good. Bachelor days we then recall. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief, doctor, lawyer, merchant, chief. We all are bound for goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love, my honey. I'm gonna go away and leave you. Never see you any. You can do the dishes, honey. I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again. So goodbye, farewell, so long, forever. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island baby.
And now a song from 50s, 60s. Breaking Up is Hard to Do. When was that popular?
Yeah, 60s.
60s. Breaking Up is Hard to Do.
Down doobie doo down down, come a down doobie doo down down, come a down doobie doo down down. Breaking up is hard to do. Don't take your life breaking up is hard to do. Remember when you held me tight and you kissed me all through the night. After all that we've been through, 'cause breaking up is hard to do. They say that breaking up is hard to do, but now I know that it's true. Don't say that this is the end. Instead of breaking up, I wish that we were making up again. I beg of you, don't say goodbye. Won't you give our love another try? Come on, baby, let's start anew. 'Cause breaking up is just so hard to do. Breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up is hard to do. Do me do down. Breaking up is hard to do. Do me do down, down.
There was a man and his wife traveling across the country, and she was looking at her smartphone there, and they were going along. She said, "Oh, we're coming up to this town. It looks like Yakima." He said, "No, I think that's Yakima." No, look at it here. It's Yakima. He said, "No, it's Yakima." So they got into a big argument. And so he said, "I tell you what, we're going to stop and find out." So they stop the car, and they go into this establishment. There's a young man there says, "Hey, we want to know where we are, and I want you to say it really clear so my wife can get it." The young man says, "Burger King." Hello, Mary Lou.
Passed me by one summer day, flashed those big brown eyes my way, and oh, I wanted you forevermore. Now, baby, I'm not one that gets around, swear my feet stuck to the ground, and though I never did meet you before, I said, "Hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart, goodbye, heart." I said, "Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you, I'm in love with Mary." I knew, Mary Lou, that we'd never part, so hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart, goodbye, heart. Saw your lips, I heard your voice, knew me, I just had no choice, while horses couldn't make me stay away. Thought about that moonlit night, arms around you good and tight, that's all I need to see for me to stay. Hey, hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart, goodbye, heart. I said, "Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you, I'm in love with Mary. I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part, so hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart, goodbye, heart. Hello, Mary Lou, I'm in love with you, yes, hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. Right from the start I said hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart.
The next song
Who's the next director?
Me.
is directed by this director, who is Melanie McGuire, and it's a Beach Boys song, I believe.
No?
No? Who sang it? In My Room?
Yes. Beach Boys.
Oh, it is that one.
Yes. We're gonna get this figured out and all be on the same page, believe me. Okay, all right. In My Room.
There's a room where I can go to tell my secrets to. In my room, in my room, in my room. In this world I lock out all my worries and my
And we're going to stay in the same era, Under the Boardwalk.
I'll take it.
And now Mr. Bob Hart will be directing the Puget Sounders.
Bum 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 bum. Oh, when the sun beats down and burns a tar upon the road, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, ooh, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, ooh, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, ooh, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, ooh, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Now at the park you'll hear the happy sound of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and French fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, ooh, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, ooh, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, ooh, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, ooh, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Now we're going to have a real change of pace. The Muskrat Ramble.
Ra-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da. Bum bum shuffling, shuffling down, rambling, scrambling, heading for town, hustling, bustling, buzzing around, happily awaiting at the station. Look at the train, the number 709, puffing and puffing and arriving on time. Who do you think's about to ride? And they call the Dixieland Five. Gonna play that Muskrat Ramble tune like you never heard it played. Join in the big parade. All together now, one and two, to join the happy throng. Feel the beat of that rambling, scrambling muskrat song. Come on and ramble along. Ra-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da-da. Well, shuffling, shuffling down, rambling, head for town, hustling, buzzing around, happily waiting at the station. Look at number 709, huffing and puffing and arriving on time. Who do you think's about to ride? The band they call the Dixieland Five. Ra-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da-da. They're gonna play that Muskrat Ramble tune like you never heard it play. Join in the big parade. All together now, one and two, to join the happy throng. Feel the beat of that rambling, scrambling muskrat song. Come on and ramble up, ra-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da-da, to walk.
Well, some of you remember a few years ago there was a great skier in the Olympics named Peekaboo Street. Now, Peekaboo Street lives in Denver, Colorado, and it's a very rapidly growing city. And they're building a brand new hospital there. And so she has donated enough money to build a whole wing of the hospital. And her people got together with their people, and they agreed that they were not going to put her name on the wing of the hospital. They did not think it'd be appropriate to have the Peekaboo ICU. Sentimental journey.
Every rolling stone gets to feel alone when home sweet home is far away. I'm a rolling stone who's been so alone until today, because I'm going to take a sentimental journey, gonna set my heart at ease, gonna make a sentimental journey to renew old memories. I got my bag, I got my reservation, spend each time I could afford, like a child in wild anticipation, long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. I never thought my heart would be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey home.
It had to be you.
Why do I do just as you say? Why must I just give you your way? Why do I sigh? Why don't I try to forget? It must have been that something lovers call fate. It kept on saying I had to wait. Though I saw them all, I just couldn't fall till we met. It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found somebody who could make me be true. Could make me feel blue, and even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you and only you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. Nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. Had to be you, and no one else will do. I'm telling you true, I'd be blue, so blue without you. It had to be you.
Well, there's a feller who was an entertainer, and he was a juggler. And this guy was really good. And he juggled all kinds of things, like flaming daggers and samurai swords and hatchets and all kinds of things like that. So anyway, one night he had 2 gigs. And so he did his first show, and the people loved him. And he stayed a little bit longer than he should, and so he's on a hurry to go across town to his second performance. And a city policeman, who was the first day on the job, saw him speeding, and he pulled him over. And he gets out of his car, and he walks up there, and he looks in the window, and he sees those knives and swords and all that stuff. And he gets all excited, and he pulls his handgun out and says, "Okay, buddy, get out of the car. Get out of the car right now." And the man says, "I'm sorry, officer. What is the problem? You have dangerous weapons in here." "Yes, I'm an entertainer." "Well, get out of the car." So the guy gets out of the car, and he says, "See, I have 3 tomahawks right here. I will juggle them for you." And he said, "If I don't juggle them really well," he said, "then there's a problem." But he said, "I'm an entertainer, and this stuff is really legal." So the guy said, "All right, but this better be good." So here's the city policeman, and here's the juggler, and he's throwing these things up and behind his back and everywhere else. It's almost dark. A long-haul truck driver comes by, looks at his partner and says, "I'm sure glad we're just passing through. I don't see how anybody could pass a sobriety test in this town." You're going to like this. Guaranteed. Riders in the Sky.
An old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. Dark windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. Went along his way. All at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, up plowing through the ragged sky. The ragged sky. Above the cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Hooves made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. Hot breath he could feel. Above the air and through him as they thundered through the sky. For he saw the riders coming home. They're coming home. And he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yi.
I see something on this list that says perhaps a quartet. It says select. Is that? Yeah. That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to have a quartet. Let's hear it for the quartet.
All right, quartet. Our quartet in the Puget Sounders is Common Sense.
Maybe I'm right and maybe I'm wrong. and maybe I'm weak, and maybe I'm strong, but nevertheless I'm in love with you, in love with only you. Ba-ba-ba. Maybe I'll win, and maybe I'll lose, and maybe I'm in for crying the blues, but nevertheless I'm in love with you, in love with you. Somehow I know at a glance the terrible chances I'm taking. Fine at the start, but left with a heart that is breaking. So maybe I'll live a life of regret, and maybe I'll give much more than I'll get, but nevertheless I'm in love with you, in love with you. Somehow I know at a glance the terrible chances I'm taking. Fine at the start, but left with a heart that is breaking. So maybe I'll live a life of regret, and maybe I'll give much more than I'll get, but nevertheless I'm in love. I've always been so in love. Nevertheless I'm in love with you. I'm so in love with you. Anytime I find I'm feeling lonely, so lonely, and I'm wondering just what I should do, since I know your love is for me only, I'll write this special letter, dear, to you, and only you. You know there's no one to talk with all by myself, no one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you, wonderful you. And I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you, wonderful you. Love like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me. And that's why I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Yes, I said wonderful you. And I'm raving, but I ain't misbehaving. I'm saving all of my love for you. Ain't misbehaving, I'm crazy for you.
Well, I want to keep the quartet happy, but I don't want to sing this next song.
Oh, come on.
What?
What?
Yeah.
We made a list and everything.
Yeah.
You checked it twice.
I want to sing
He's
a
naughty.
song. I want to sing a song about my pup dog that got lost today.
Oh, come on. I want to sing a song I heard Mae West sing in an old movie the other night.
I don't get it. Joe and I want to sing a song that Bing Crosby and his son sang.
And we're going to do it all at the same time.
We are? Bom 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 do wackadoo 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 bom 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 do wackadoo 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 bom bom bom. Won't you play a simple melody like my mother sang to me? One with good old-fashioned harmony. Play that simple melody. Bom bom bom.
See what the boys in the back room will have, and I will have the same, we'll have the same. Oh, won't you see what the boys in the back room will have, and tell them I died of the same.
Musical demon, set your honey a dreamin', won't you play me some rag? Just change that classical nag, do some sweet, beautiful drag. And if you play from a copy of a tune that is choppy, you'll get all my applause. And that is simply because I want to listen to rag.
Where, oh, where has my little dog gone? Where, oh, where can he be? With his days and years and long. Where, where can he be?
Musical demon, set your honey a dreamin', won't you play me some rag? Just change that classical nag, do some sweet, beautiful drag. And if you play from a copy of a tune that is choppy, you'll get all my applause. And that is simply because I want to listen to rag. Do all.
Common sense. Thank you, gentlemen. Well, there's a young couple, and the lady got a job, and she'd been a stay-at-home person, hadn't started a family yet, and so they agreed that since they were both going to be working, the husband should learn how to do his own laundry. So anyway, he's challenged, and he goes down, and he looks at everything, and he hollers at his wife, says, "Hey, what do I set this machine on?" She says, "What does your shirt say?" He says, "Chicago Bears." Dear hearts and gentle people.
There's a place I'd like to be, and it's back in Tennessee, where your friendly neighbors smile and say hello, say hello. It's a pleasure and a treat to meander down the street. That's why I want the whole wide world to know. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my hometown. Because those dear hearts and gentle people will never ever let you down. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. I've got a dream house I'll build there one day, with picket fence and rambling road. I feel so welcome each time that I return, that my happy heart keeps laughing like a clown. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my hometown. With Brother Johnny and Sister Becky Sue and their hearts keep laughing like a cloud. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my hometown. Who live and love in my hometown. My hometown.
And now, Little Street, where old friends meet.
Homesick, heartsick, nothing seems real. That's how I feel today. Hometown, my town, I hear you call, calling me far away, far away. It's just a little street where old friends meet. I love to wander back someday, someday. To you it may seem old and sort of tumble down, but it seems a lot to folks in my hometown. Although I'm rich or poor, I still feel sure I'm welcome as the flowers in May. It's just a little street where old friends meet and greet you in the same old way, and greet you in the same old way, same old way.
There were two cows grazing in this. You okay with this?
Yes, I'm great. Now I'm going to listen this time.
All right, well, there are two cows. They were grazing in this pasture. And it was right beside a major road. And this really nice truck came up, and it says, milk, homogenized, pasteurized, vitamin A and D added. One cow looks at the other one and says, makes you feel quite inadequate, doesn't it?
I got it.
Okay, she got that one. This little light of mine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, brother. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun, brother. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun, way beyond the blue. This Lord of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine on me and shine on you. Gonna tell what the power of love can do. Gonna let my little light shine.
sea captains do not like crew cuts. Kentucky Babe. They'll get it.
Just take some.
Personnel. Okay. Crew cuts. Yes.
Skeeters are a-humming on the honeysuckle vine. Sweet Kentucky Babe. Sandman is a-coming to this little child of mine. Sweet Kentucky Babe. Silvery moon is shining in the heavens up above. Bobolink is fighting for his little lady love. You are mighty lucky, babe of old Kentucky. Close your eyes in sleep. Fly away, fly away. Fly away, Kentucky babe. Fly away to rest. Fly away. Lay your sleepy little head on your mother's breast. Close your eyes in sleep.
And now, turn your radio on.
Welcome and listen into a radio station where the mighty hosts of heaven sing. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on, turn your radio on, turn your radio on. If you want to feel those good vibrations coming from the joy that His love can bring, get in touch with God, get in touch with God. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on, turn your radio on. Oh yes, turn your radio on, listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on, oh yes, turn your radio and glory share. Turn your lights down low, oh yes, turn your lights down low. Turn the masters radio. Get in touch with God, turn your radio on, turn your radio on. Why don't you know that everybody has a radio receiver, and all you have to do is listen for the call. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on, turn your radio on, turn your radio on. If you're listening, you'll be a believer, leaning on the truth that will never falls. Get in touch with God, get in touch with God. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on, turn your radio on. Oh yes, turn your radio on, and listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on, oh yes, turn your radio and glory share. Turn your lights down low, oh yes, turn your lights down low, and masters radio. Get in touch with God, get in touch with God. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on, turn your radio on, turn your radio on.
There was a big convention in town, and a great big hotel complex, and I mean it was 5-star, the whole 9 yards, and there were just people everywhere. And so this man, about 30 years old, got on the elevator with a little 4-year-old daughter, and I mean they were just packed in there. They couldn't even hardly breathe, and they were in the kind of in the second row, and there was a lady right in front of them. They were squeezed up there. And just as they came down to a floor and the door started to open, the lady stepped off of the elevator. She turned around, slapped that guy across the face. Boy, he's shocked. The little girl looks up and says, "Daddy, I don't like that woman. She stepped on my foot, so I pinched her." And now, hark the herald angels sing.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace, hail the Son of righteousness. Light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Mildly lays his glory by, born that men no more may die. Born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Silent Night.
Holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin, mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night. Shepherds quake at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Christ is born.
Angels we have heard on high.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be, which inspire your heavenly song? Gloria
One of the realities of me getting older is I think a lot more about the hereafter. Every time I go into a room, what in the world am I here after? Oh my goodness, jingle bells.
Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. And we'll go dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a drifted bank, and then we got upside. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
And silver bells.
Silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. Soon it will be Christmas Day, Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Hear the bells go ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. Hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of streetlights, even stoplights, blink a bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene. And above all this bustle, you hear those silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Hear the bells go ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. Hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Ding dong bells, silver bells, Christmas Day.
We are going to conclude with Christmas chopsticks, and there won't be a quiz afterwards to see if you get the reindeer's names all correct. But we're going to try real hard.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. He's bringing lots of toys for girls and boys, and wait until you see that Merry Christmas tree. So on, Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the roof, to the top of the wall. He's coming to wish Merry Christmas to all.
We don't really do any country and western, but we do take wisdom from them. And that is this: remember, wherever you go, that's where you are.
Busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile, and on every street corner